This. We passed by the supply station of the hounds on the way home. They were handing out rations and a long line had formed.
I'm amazed they can swallow some unknown substance.
Unknown substance? I watched them, considering Adage's words. The bread and the soup seem ordinary to me.
What's the soup made from? What exactly is in there?
Oh no, don't get me... Don't do a Soylent Green on me, Adage. I swear. I will puke right now. Well...
You don't know, right? They have no idea what they're putting in it. I wouldn't eat a single spoonful.
It's hard to find a job here. You need the supplies if you don't want to starve.
I disagree. They know where to get handouts, so they don't have any incentive to find a job.
Handouts.
Yes. They can live without having to work. If you don't work, you don't have money. If you don't have money, you can't buy things. If you don't buy things, shops don't open. If shops don't open, you can't work. This supply station is at the root of a vicious circle of economic stagnation.
You're being very harsh.
I'm only being realistic. Besides, Oh my, Cyrus!
Glissade? Hi. Are we gonna get a revelation here, guys?
You've come for your medicine. That makes me happy.
No, I was only passing by.
Oh, I see. Did you take the medicine I gave you the other day? Medicine?
No, I haven't.
That won't do. I gave it to you because I'm worried. Please take it.
Alright, I will.
Oh, excuse me. Someone is calling for me. Hopefully we will have more time when we meet again.
Yes, goodbye. Glissade made a curt bow and disappeared in the direction of the hounds. I didn't expect to see him at a supply station. Did he also work outside their headquarters?
You know that guy.
Glissade? Sort of. He treated me when the hounds injured me. The other day he visited me, saying he was worried for my health. He's a good man. Adage?
Nothing. We're going home.
Okay. His expression changed suddenly. I wonder what's wrong. Spill the beans. Sir, explain. We arrived back home, but Adage's mood didn't change. I watched him as he cooked dinner for us. He was always a focused and disciplined cook, but this time his face was almost haggard. Why isn't he talking to me about whatever is bothering him? If he wanted to complain about something, I was all for it. Hey man, I'll listen. Then I could react to it and help him. I hate it when he doesn't talk to me. I kept on looking at him. The soup is boiling. The soup is boiling over! Adage, the soup!
Oh!
Oh no! As Adage tried to turn off the flame, hot soup splashed onto his right hand. Ouch. Are you okay?
Yes. I'm alright.
Adage poured water into a deep bowl and put his hand in it.
No, I'm not alright. What kind of doctor injures himself?
Adage, you haven't been yourself.
Not myself.
Yes. Ever since we left the supply station, you've been in a bad mood and you've barely spoken. Did you remember something about the hounds?
The problem isn't the hounds and their supply stations.
He wiped the water off his hand.
The problem is that man, Glissade.
Glissade? He's your dad?
Yes. He's...
Yes! Oh my goodness, it was right. You were right. Oh boy. Well, your dad is a psychopath. How did you turn out so good?
My father.
What? Lasad is Adage's. And that's why we never knew Adage's last name, because that would have spoiled the surprise. Really?
Probably. I have no proof, and it's been a long time since he disappeared.
Oh. So you don't know for sure. Interesting. I guess that would make sense, because he said that he volunteered to come down here. Oh man, I need more details.
When I was a kid living in the Heights, my father disappeared. I looked for him for a long time and couldn't find him. I became a doctor and had patients working for the temple. I asked them to look into it. They said he wasn't in the Heights anymore. I figured that meant he was down here, so I committed a crime to get sent here. I came here to find my father.
Really? Oh man, that is very interesting. No wonder you were so upset at that boy. You committed a crime to get sent here. Was that really the best way to do that? You came here just because you assumed he was here? That's insane. What if he hadn't been down here either?
I won't be able to return to the Heights. But I don't want to. Nothing ties me to there. I don't care about the Heights.
I see. Well, I don't quite understand making such a radical decision. But it looks like you met him. That's good.
I don't know. We will see. You saw him. You saw my father. He didn't even notice me. His own family, and he treated me like air. And this wasn't the first time. Sometimes I run into him and he doesn't recognize me. I talked to him once, but he left, saying he had business to attend to.
He probably did. I don't know how many years it's been exactly, but he probably doesn't recognize you because it's been so long. I don't think he doesn't want to acknowledge you. That can't be.
I don't think so. You say that because you grew up in a blessed environment. I'm pretty sure he forgot about me. He had that uncaring attitude back then as well.
Adage.
My father called me recessive.
Recessive?
Yes. He didn't want me born. But my father is the only family I have. I came because I vowed to find him. Now I finally found him, but he has no interest in me. I don't know what to do.
I know it's harsh, but don't give up. I can't see my father or my mother ever again. They're dead. They're gone forever. But it's not the same for you. He's still there. I want you to try and face him.
Face him, huh? Well, I don't know whether he will acknowledge me as his child.
He will. He left you when you were young. He's just not recognizing you.
I hope so.
I'm sure he is. Cheer up.
Cyrus, if you envy me... It pisses me off.
What?
I don't want someone younger like you cheering me up.
Is this really the time to be insulting me?
This time? What else should I be doing then? Kiss you?
I don't know.
I'm not going to let you grab the reins. I'm leading here. Remember that. Well, let's eat. Pour me something to drink.
Okay, I will. Oh, right.
What is it?
We need to put a salve on this burn.
You're right. The doctor, diagnosed by his assistant. You piss me off.
What? Come on, let me see it.
I'll do it myself.
No, I'll do it. I can't let you do this on your own.
Leave me alone. I can rub a salve on myself. I'm not that addled.
I know that, but I want to do it. Please. I can only guess what must be in your heart, but I can rub a salve onto your hand.
Yes. And you suck at both.
Should I apply pressure when I rub it on?
No, don't. Just do it normally. Normally.
He was smiling. That made me smile too. Good job, wifey. Looks like he cheered up a little. That's good. Adage was never very expressive, so such obvious suffering was something I hated to see. It's true. How is this going to play out, I wonder? I definitely didn't expect Glissade to be his father. They looked sort of alike when I thought about it, but their personality... Anyway, I hope they can get along. I imagined them talking happily as I put the dishes on the table. What is the story there? Did his mom die when she gave birth to him? There's some kind of not good going on there. Thank you for the food, Adage.
Something this bad can't be called food, can it?
Then what should I call it? Thank you for the nutrients? That doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't.
I stood up, wanting to clear the dishes from the table. Someone knocked on the door. Who could that be? It's so late.
I'm sorry I came so late at night. What is it? Is someone injured? No. I've come here to deliver this. It's for you.
For me? An invitation? From... Glissade?
Glissade. He only told me to give this to you. I was making the rounds nearby. Good night.
Suspicious. Thank you very much. I can't believe he used the Hound's second in command to deliver this. I watched Serena's disappear through the window and looked back towards the invitation. It's an invitation to dinner. For the day after tomorrow.
Only your name is on it. You two seem to be close.
No, not really. He treated me a few times, but I never dealt with him on a personal level.
Why is he inviting you to dinner, then?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Sorry. Taking it out on you is pointless.
It's all right. I understand that this must upset you. But I honestly don't know why he's doing this. Same with the medicine. I don't know why he came here to deliver it.
The medicine. Oh, right. Can you tell me more about that?
I'm hoping you can tell me more about that. What is in this medicine? Not really, but I'll try. When I was alone here, Glissade came and took a blood sample. Then he gave me the medicine which the Hounds distribute.
A blood sample? Why?
I don't know. To check my health, I assume.
Something's up. I've never heard of them going around taking blood samples from criminals. And the medicine. The stuff they give the people.
Yes. He told me that people from the Heights have to take it.
Did you take it?
No. I decided I wasn't going to take it until I felt ill and put it away.
I see. You didn't know it, but that was the right decision. That medicine has no effect.
Okay, so I was right to be suspicious about the medicine. What does it do? Is it just as a means of controlling the populace? Really?
Yes. Well, it contains an antidote, but it only works on the rations. It's unnecessary for you.
An antidote for the rations. antidote for the rations. Okay. On the rations? What do you mean?
There are traces of poison in the rations they distribute. The medicine counteracts the poison.
Oh my goodness, what a system! So they poison the food they hand out, which keeps people dependent on them. Oh, good. And so you can't have one without the other. Oh my goodness. Okay. But are they putting people in the soup? I need to know that too, man. They distribute an antidote against their own poison? Why?
To rule. They want them to be dependent on their medicine. It keeps them docile. I don't know who instituted this and for what purpose exactly, though.
Did your dad become chief doctor of the hounds 2 years ago by any chance? That's awful.
Yes. You shouldn't eat their rations if you can avoid it.
I see. If you know what they're handing out to the people, why aren't you telling anyone?
The people are the ones who suffer if I tell them. They'd starve to death, or die by poison if they stop eating their rations, so they'd have to stage a rebellion. Far fewer will die with the hounds in charge than in a rebellion. Justice isn't always the best path. Don't use this knowledge to stir up trouble at the supply stations. The people will suffer the most.
I know that.
I hope so. Your sense of justice is both one of your strengths and one of your weaknesses. Be careful.
I know, but...
But... You don't agree.
No, I mean... I'm worried about you.
About me?
You've been very stiff since Glissad's letter arrived. Does it bother you? I apologize if I'm wrong, but you look depressed to me. I don't want you to be depressed. If there's something I can do to help, I want to help.
Really? Stand in front of me, then.
In front of you? Are you trying to...
Kiss you? I wouldn't do that. I'm an adult.
But you did. I did as he bid and cautiously approached Adage. I want a hug! Stop, my heart.
Let me hug you. That's enough.
He wrapped his arms around me, getting those shin feels from amnesia. Adage.
I'm recessive. I can't remember ever being hugged as a child. I don't have a single positive memory from the Heights. So I came here, thinking I could find my father and find happiness. But I couldn't. Life never works out, does it?
Don't worry. It will improve, I'm sure of it.
Really?
Yes. I don't lie.
Why would you go so far to cheer me up? It's my life and not yours. It doesn't concern you.
It does. I'm your assistant. And I'm...
My wife. We're just acting.
I know that, but... Anyway, I want to help you. Please let me help you.
I can't turn you down now, can I? Thanks, Cyrus.
Adage let go of me. Adage. I looked at the invitation, but I was still worried about him. It doesn't mention the dress code.
Dress code?
Don't all dinner parties have a dress code?
Do you think people would have a dress code down here? That's asking to get robbed.
Right. That makes sense.
Well, I don't think there are many with a sense of taste as bad as mine. The food should be good. Enjoy it.
Will you come with me, Adage?
Come with you?
Yes. It doesn't say that I should come alone. This might be Glissad's invitation, but I don't want to go to the hounds alone. You would also have a chance to speak with Glissad.
That's your real motivation, right?
You saw through me. Will you come with me?
Let me think about it. I'll give you an answer.
All right. I'll wait for your answer. Why did Glissad invite me and not Adage? Why doesn't he acknowledge his son? It made me sad to think about what Adage must have been feeling, but didn't say. I can't force him, though. Let's hope he comes with me of his own volition. Why is Glissad so enthralled with you? Is it because of your blood? Is there more to it than that? Is he the one behind the kidnapping of young women and children? And for what purpose? Wait, this is Adage's point of view outside my old house? Eh?
The world was dark and impenetrable.
It's odd.
Why did morning come? Why did night fall? Why wasn't he coming back?
Is this you as a kid? Oh my goodness, he's so precious! Look at this little boy, so cute! I can't, he's so cute! How can you just look at that face and tell him he's recessive? Look at him, he's a precious baby.
It's late. Did you get lost?
No, I live here.
I see. Then go inside. Your parents must be worried.
They're not. My father and my mother are both gone.
They went out.
No. My mother died. I'm waiting here for my father. I'll wait as long as I have to. Even if morning comes, I'll wait until my father comes back.
Did your father tell you to do that?
No, he didn't. But I want to wait. I want him to come back and greet me. To greet me too. I wonder what my father is doing today. I'll wait. I'll wait for my father as long as I have to.
Oh. I was dreaming that, huh? I steadied my breathing and lay down again. My father never came back that day, and neither did he come back the next day or the day after. I hate that memory. I touched my head and sighed. My pulse is steady. I should be able to sleep if I wait a moment. I listened in the darkness and heard Cyrus breathe in her sleep. It was a steady, composed rhythm, much like her personality. A noble woman, headstrong, stubborn, bad at telling lies, straightforward, and a little dumb. I like her. I liked her, and considering we shared genes, perhaps it was no wonder my father did as well. Genes, huh? Recessive. Genetic traits that had been dormant in the parents but manifested in the child. As a child, I hadn't known what it meant. Even when I entered school and learned its meaning, it didn't make sense to me. I only started to understand after my father had disappeared. It was when I was thinking about why he had abandoned me. He hadn't meant it genetically. It had been his way of cursing me, the child he never wanted. That was why he had hardly ever called my name. That was why he disappeared. But why Cyrus? why does he call for her instead? He took a blood sample from her, but why? I had no idea. My father's feelings were opaque to me. If I wasn't recessive, would I understand? If he had wanted a child back then, would he have looked after me? I felt like I was a child again. He never acknowledged my existence, didn't show the slightest interest. I even committed a crime to come here and search for him. I had come to the depths only for myself, to chase my own desires. That was clear to me, but... Father, what am I to you? It was beginning to dawn outside, but my soul was engulfed in darkness, with not a single ray of light in sight.
That's because your ray of light is sleeping on the couch, sir. If you would only see. 2 days later, the day of the dinner. Are you sure?
Yes, I'll come with you.
Really?
I'm kidding. No, I'm not. It's not the time for it.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'll have to do my best to make sure this is the long-awaited reunion of a son and his father.
Don't worry about that. He invited you to a dinner. I'm just tagging along.
But I worry. This might be the day your relationship with him changes. You have no idea how happy it would make me if you were happy.
Just how happy would that be?
Well, about this happy. I walked up to Adage, tiptoed and reached for his head. Then I ruffled his hair. So happy. Ah, that blush though.
What are you doing?
My father used to do this when I was small and did something well. That made me happy, and I often told him to ruffle my hair. Did my happiness get through to you?
More than enough of it. Only little kids are happy if someone messes up their hair.
Well, they're kids, right? Or did you act like a little adult even as a kid?
When I was a kid, huh?
What's wrong?
It'd take too long to explain. Try to imagine it.
Gosh, I don't know what to say. I don't think it's this one. I feel like both of these are just gonna be her dunking on him. For his personality. I'm worried where this will go. Like, she'll go too far. But this one is more like along the teasing aspect she's been doing up to this point. Maybe. I don't know. Honest, straightforward, practical. None of these actually fit in with any of those. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna do this one. Because I have a... what is it called? There's something that's like, go back to previous choice. Oh! Okay. He did like that. Where are we with you? Ah, hurry. You've got no social graces at all, Adage.
Neither do you.
I think I do.
Not really. You don't even act like a real woman.
That hurts.
Good. You know what you're doing wrong now. Why aren't you trying to improve?
Same reason you don't improve your cooking. Feminine or not, I am who I am. There's no reason for me to be someone else. I think. Do you think I should change?
No. You're fine the way you are. I love you the way you are.
Whoa! Sorry, can you say that one more time, just for clarification? You love me. Don't make fun of me.
You think I'm making fun of you?
Aren't you?
Who knows? That'll be my secret.
Adage. Our exchange aside, I was happy that he was accompanying me. It reassured me and allowed me to think about the road ahead. I want to give a present to Glissade. Is that alright with you?
A present?
Yes. It was customary in the Heights when you are invited to a dinner. We aren't in the Heights anymore, but it can still express gratitude for the invitation.
Right. You'll need money then. Here.
Adage gave me 3 silver coins. Are you sure?
You want to buy a present, right?
No, I was going to give him tomatoes from the garden.
No way. This is the right time to show off. You still have time before going. I'll set up some equipment here and you can go buy something that he'd like.
Okay, I'll be right back. I hope you and Glissade can talk as father and son.
Yeah, I hope so too.